Good morning, Big Brother fans. A bit of a delay in my recording this morning. It is Wednesday, September 4th, and my recording screwed up this morning, and so I'm redoing it. Apologies for the late upload, but I know you guys are okay with it. So let's talk about what is going on day 51, or rather what went on day 50 and overnight. So I talked to you guys last night, and it was a very slow day on Tuesday. The house guests. The last time I think I talked to you, they were doing they were just goofing around, and they were pretending to do a musical based on with zombies, and it was just silliness. They ended up doing charades, quizzing each other on days of the week. There was not a ton of gameplay, although there was some. I'm really getting the feeling like Joseph is in serious trouble. I really think Joseph may be the one to go if he doesn't save himself with the AI comp. And I don't know if Joseph realized that. I think Joseph thinks he's safer than he is. He's just a little bit awkward with his house guests, with his fellow house guests. He has come across as a bit condescending to some of them, I think, as far as telling them, like, he was telling Angela earlier this week that she really needed to win the AI competition, or she might go home, or she probably would. It wasn't even a you might go home. It was more of a you're probably going to go home if you don't do this. You needed telling her how to do these things so that she doesn't go home, but in kind of an instructional way. And now, of course, Angela is safe because Leah saved her, and Joseph is the one on the block. And so the joke has been posted a few times. The tables have turned, and Angela is now reassuring Joseph about his status in the game. So, yeah, Joseph, I think I mentioned it yesterday, he really spiraled a little bit when he first got put up. But I think he's feeling more secure, and I don't think he should be. I really think that Joseph is in serious potential trouble. And, I could see him going. Other than that, there have been some talk of women's alliance. Chelsea talked about that she wants Rubina out if she can get her out. Now, if Rubina's not an option, then that won't happen, but that's what she's talking about. What else? Let me think. All right, sorry, been a break there. Rubina might be a target of Chelsea. There's talk about a women's alliance, though, and of course there are 6 women left and 4 men. I could easily see either Chemo or Joseph going, and then we'd be down to 6 women and 3 men. And there is, again, this talk of a women's alliance, and this brings up my project yesterday, which was, someone pointed out, Cleo the Leo, who I talk about every once in a while, made a comment about a women's alliance, and I said, well, this would be the year to make it work if they could. If they ever were able to do it, this would be the year that they might actually do it. And she commented that it had happened in the past, and I was like, and then referenced Big Brother Over the Top, and I was like, wait, what? And in my brain, an alliance working meant all of them making it to the end, or almost all of them making it to the end. And I didn't. Big Brother Over the Top, there was a strong women's alliance, but they didn't make it all to the end. So I was like, what is the... I decided to figure out what is the largest number of house guests of the same sex to make the final whatever. So in other words, this potentially, if they voted out 4 men, the next 4 men, there would be the final 6 would be women, right? What is the largest final X of whichever sex? What is the largest that's ever been? And you'd think, I know that. But do you? Because I didn't off the top of my head, and I went looking, and I'm like, okay, I'm going to make this a quiz because I figured it out. And this is for all seasons, both Over the Top and Celebrity and regular Big Brother. what is the highest number of same sex to finish top, 1 through X in whatever seasons that you want. And so I figured that out. I put up a quiz, and just for number wise, there have been 29 seasons. This is the 30th season when you include Celebrity and Over the Top. And there have only been 4 seasons so far where at least 3 of where the 3 finalists were of the same sex. There have only been 4 seasons where it was either all men or all women. Okay? And there's only been 1 season where it was 4. So really 1 season of 4 and 3 seasons of 3. And the question is, now I'm telling you a little bit different than I did, but point is, do you know what they are? And the answer is, Big Brother 1 had 3 men. Big Brother 10 had 3 men. And Big Brother 12 had 3 men. That's your 3 men, 3 seasons, and then there's 1 more season of 4, and it was 4 women. Big Brother 6 had 4 women in the top 4. And that was Yvette, Maggie, Yvette, Janelle, and April. Now, alliance-wise is where I got to all this. Remember, that was not an alliance. Janelle was not in an alliance with them. She was against them. It was her and Howie. Howie was 5th. So Howie was 5th in that season. Jamie was 4th in Big Brother 1. Keisha was 4th in Big Brother 10. And Brittany was 4th in Big Brother 12. That is all of your single-sex top finishers so far, which is kind of surprising. I mean, it was like, wow, every other season has had at least 1 man or 1 woman in the top 3. I think if you were to figure it out, it's mostly, almost always, 2 men and 1 woman, but not always. Not always at all. It's not always the case, but it often is. So I thought it was pretty interesting. I would love to see, why not? Let's see a 6-woman final, just so we can throw that out there as another stat to look at. I don't particularly care who wins. I am not looking at Quinn or Joseph or Cam or Chemo as some major game players that deserve to win it all. I don't know right now who deserves to win it all, and that doesn't even mean Tucker was one of those. It's just, it is what it is, and the person that deserves to win it is the one that makes it to the very end, right? Okay, so that is where we are at as far as that little trivia thing went. What else do I have to tell you today? Pardon me. Not a whole lot right now, I think. I think that's kind of the other thing that I went on, because I actually recorded almost a whole one before it went sideways. The other thing I did talk about was this whole thing where they are talking about Quinn and Joseph being all hung up over Leah, and Leah playing them and just kind of leading them along. And there is a term which I had forgotten what it meant, and I looked it up earlier, but they're calling Joseph and Quinn simps, S-I-M-P, about the way they act towards Leah. And I hate that word. I hate that word every possible way. I hate that word. It makes me go like, ugh, I hate it, and I don't like to see it, but it is all over the place, and people are constantly using it. And I just didn't, I was like, what does it stand for? I mean, I know it's an abbreviation, but where did it actually come from? And I looked it up, I was like, oh, it's simpleton. It's really from simpleton? I didn't know that, because the connotation is not simpleton. It means so much more when it's used saying simp. It really means you kind of just do whatever the person wants, and you're just kind of like, you're a glutton for punishment, and it is a really, really unflattering word to use, whereas simpleton almost implies the person can't help it, that that's the way they were. That's the way they were born. They're just not very smart, kind of a thing. The word simp, it just implies you're stupid because you're just suckered in by whomever you are simping to or being a simp towards. Oh, I gotta stop saying the word. So, that word, I can't wait till it's not in the Big Brother vocabulary. So I need Joseph and Quinn out of there, I guess. I guess that's the solution. What else? One other thing, the continued flirting going on between Mackenzie and Cam, and it annoying Chelsea. And someone commented, I made a comment about, I don't understand why Chelsea appears to be jealous of Cam, because she seems to really go after his hygiene and complain about him. And someone else said they think that that's the way that she shows affection, is by insulting. She said, and this is psychoanalyzing. Maybe her mom insults her dad, and that's her way of showing affection, and so she's picked up on it. I don't know, but it does seem like Chelsea is a little bit hung up on Cam and is not happy with Mackenzie kind of flirting with him. I don't think there's anything going on between Mackenzie and Cam. Literally, I think it's more of a convenience of just the personal contact, just having someone to be, a little bit close to, and they're a little bit flirty, but I don't think it's going to result in something happening outside of the house or anything. Who knows? You never know. But I don't think they're going to develop into a showmance before the season's over. So, that's what's up for a Wednesday morning. This is a bit of an abbreviated one. Hopefully we'll know more about who's possibly going for sure tomorrow, based on today's chatter. But we just didn't have a ton of game talk yesterday. But if I had to pick, I would say Joseph better win the power veto, and then maybe Chemo may go if it's between Rubina and Chemo. I'm just still not 100% sure, but I definitely could say that no one's really safe right now. I don't think anyone's really safe. So that's what I got going. That's what's up. I am now arriving at work, and I will get this posted as soon as possible once I get settled. Hope you guys have a wonderful Wednesday, and I will talk to you all later today. Yes, I will. Take care, everybody. Thanks for your support. Appreciate it. Talk to you later. Bye.